Welcome in, everybody. It is 3:30 here in the great state of Wisconsin, Central Time Zone. This is when I normally have wrapped up on Thursdays, but it's the new summer schedule, so we're starting this one. We're going to try to start this a little bit later in the day. Hopefully, we have some of our old participants that join us, and we have some new ones as well. That would be awesome to join our little family. So Marty here at Cardlines, Marty Party here. Got Mad Max behind the scenes helping out, the dynamic duo as usual. Light, Robert, welcome in. A little light on the schedule today from break standpoint. We've got two NBA ones a week before the draft, so good timing. Finals just wrapped up. Huge parade in New York City, just craziness. If you get a chance, look up the parade and see the overhead views of New York City in the parade. Just insane. I mean, you want to talk about a town that is super happy that they win and just got behind their team. That parade was crazy. With that being said, here's our schedule. Um, like I said, we've got two breaks. 2024 NBA Totally Certified Blaster. I've got some of the cards. I've received some of the cards. I've never broke this product, so I'm looking forward to it. I've done football, but not basketball. And then we have 2025-26 NBA Hoops Blaster boxes. So those should be super fun. We have lots of singles to sell today, do live sales, packs, some singles. We even have a few graded NBA cards. Let me get the schedule off. That would have been probably helpful. A few graded NBA cards that we're going to do some live sales. And we have our mystery packs. Super fun, guaranteed to hit. Numbered card, auto, relic of some sort. We've got NBA. We've got, even though it's NBA today, we've got all three sports, NBA, NFL, and MLB. Some packs, some of the Rolling Stones ones that we had before. Some football, a lot of basketball packs. Just fun stuff. But you do have to be on eBay to bid on those auctions. But we're going to get started right away in our first break, and then we'll do some of the live sales in between, and the first and second break, and then at the end after we get through finish the second break, and then the leprechaun races. We'll do some of that stuff. So let me switch screens here. So, totally tops certified. Sorry, Panini, totally certified. I can't speak today. Sorry. Here are teams. We've got 10 blaster boxes. So I'm just going to open up like two at a time. It's not going to take that long. Only 24 cards a box. So for the hit counter, which we'll get to in a minute, I'll give you a little extra knowledge. So I'll go through 6 just to give you a better shot at it. But again, thanks so much for joining today. Like I said, if you're new, this is a new time for us. We're trying it out, seeing how it works. Hopefully it'll be good. So if you're on the East Coast, you're getting done with your day, your work day, you're maybe possibly on your way home, empty box from work, end of the week, getting closer to the end of the week. So if you're sitting in rush hour traffic, I'm not saying to watch us, but listen to us. And then during dinner time, a little after, we'll be here to hopefully give you a little dessert. Empty box number 2. So I just want to thank Kenny R for grabbing the Hawks and the Brooklyn Nets. Stephen B with the Celtics, Frederick H with the Hornets, Kenny R with the Bulls, J.H. with the Cavs, Charles A with the Mavericks and Nuggets. James R with the Pistons, Sean R with the Warriors, J.H. with the Rockets, Scott J with the Pacers, Kenny R with the Clippers, Sean R with the Lakers, Jose M with the Grizzlies and Heat, James M with the Bucks, Jose M with the T-Wolves, Scott W with the Pelicans, Frederick H with the Knicks, Josh B with the Thunder, Sean R with the Magic, Jose M with the 76ers, J.H. with the Suns, Megan N with the Blazers, James M with the Spurs, Kenny R with the Kings, Raptors, Jazz, and Wizards. So that takes care of our team. So thank you so much for your bids and congratulations on winning those auctions. Hopefully we can pull some fun stuff. So let's get rid of our teams and bring up our hit counter today. So hit counter, we're going pairs today. We're going teammates. Well, is it teammates? Yeah, I think it is teammates. So we have, who do we have here? We've got Brunson and Cat, Castle and Wemby, Allen and Mitchell, and SGA and Chet. So, idea behind the hit counter is just a little extra wet your whistle to get a chance to get some gibbies. There's no purchase necessary. So if you are here, whether you're watching on eBay or if you're following us on YouTube, you just need to make a prediction. If you have not been with us before, we just ask that you shoot us a message, info@cardlines.com, and let us know your screen name, username, your real name, and an address. So if you win any free packs, we know where to send them. But the way the hit counter works, you are picking one of those 4 spots. So today it's pairs or duos. So you're picking one of those pairs, and then the total number of all 4 spots added together. So not a ton of cards in this totally certified break. So the number might not be that big, but you can change. We're going to go through 6 boxes. So that's when you're going to have to make that final prediction. So you're going to pick, say, like Brunson and Cat, and you're going to pick like 12. And every time that I pull a card with one of those 2 people or anybody else on the hit counter, we'll add it to the hit counter. If you are closest, if you hit it right on the nose, you'll get a leprechaun. If you pick the correct pair, you'll get a leprechaun. And if nobody hits it right on the nose, we do one either way, like tug of war, sort of side by side. So if you're one away, you'll also get it. And then if nobody gets it, then whoever's closest, I'll give a leprechaun to. But the more you chat, the better it'll be, the more stuff we might be able to offer, and all that fun stuff. Sorry for those of you who know, I can't stand it when these cards are all upside down and backwards. I do not read upside down very well, so I'm just straightening them up. I don't know if I'll do this for every box, but I have a little bit of time. So again, you are picking one of those 4 spots, and then all 4 spots added together. No purchase necessary. So get in, welcome in. Again, for those of you who might be new, thank you so much. And here we go. Starts us out with Brandon Miller, Tyler Hero, Luka Doncic on the portraits, Jalen Johnson, Drew Holiday, Grady Dick, Rock the Rim, rookie of Ron Holland II, Nikola Topic. There's a cat. Starts us out on the hit counter. We're at 1. Joel Embiid, Anthony Davis, Hakeem Olajuwon, PJ Washington, Nikola Vucevic, AJ, is it AJ? I think it's AJ Mitchell, Larry Bird, Quentin Grimes, D'Angelo Russell, Cameron Thomas, Jalen Williams, Keegan Murray, Dylan Brooks, Franchise Foundation of Ja Morant, If I don't sleeve up or top load some stuff, it will get, if it needs it, it'll get sleeved up and top loaded off camera. Dalton Connect, rookie. Pascal Siakam, Klay Thompson, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Big talk around here. What's going to happen? A lot of people say that, on the portraits, by the way, a lot of people say that he's going to be traded. Some people even say that he's going to still stick around. But the question is what he'll get for him and where he'll go. But they say that they want it done in the next week or so, right before the draft. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Patrick Ewing, Bradley Beal, Evan Mobley, Rock the Rim, Mattis Buzelis from the Chicago Bulls. I think he's going to be a good one. Got a full year under his belt now. I think he's going to be in good shape. Luguentz Dort, Jabari Smith Jr., Isaiah Collier, John Stockton, Tyler Smith, Domantas Sabonis, Josh Giddey. This is numbered. The blue for the Bulls, it is 76 out of 199. 76 out of 199. Congratulations, Kenny R. on the Bull spot. Keyshawn George, RJ Barrett, Jonas Valanciunas, Deontay Murray, De'Aaron Fox, Dennis Rodman, Jeremy Sochan. Another Rock the Rim. This one, Zion Williamson, Brandon Ingram. And finish up, we have a piece of the game. Little ding in the lower left corner. Reed Shepard. Still a nice card for Houston. JH. Congratulations. Welcome in, man. All right, so hit counter, not super active, but we did get on the board. So again, you are picking one of those 4 spots, and then all 4 spots added together to give you a total. Chance to get 2 leprechauns to run for you at the end of the breaks today. Again, no purchase necessary, so get a pick in. We got some freebies, free packs to give away. But again, thanks so much for joining us today, being part of our little family. Whether you're watching on eBay or you're watching on YouTube, we thank you, thank you, thank you. Empty box. Appreciate it. Thanks for the follows, the likes, the subscribes. All that is greatly appreciated for us to help continue to build our little brand and make a little impact in the card market. Empty box. So if you haven't had a chance to, get over to cardlines.com and check it out. Our website's changing all the time, adding some new stuff in. Check out the store. A lot of fun stuff there. Got mystery packs, which we're going to be selling or auctioning off. Cardlines packs. This one here, this is the NBA one. But we have baseball, basketball, soon soccer. We're working on a bunch of fun stuff there. Supplies, tons of wax, a lot of fun stuff. Also, while you're there, subscribe to our newsletter. Comes to your inbox a couple times a week. Such great stuff in there. I've learned tons and tons of stuff. Helps me not only do this a little bit better, but just stay up to date in the industry. It has become such a huge business, not just sports cards, but Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, One Piece, all that stuff. So it really helps me stay up to date on some of the stuff, the comings and goings of this hobby/business. Also, let's talk sports. Whether it's baseball, I saw the first, I guess we're gonna call it results of MLB All-Star voting. Some very interesting things. Obviously, it is a very big popularity thing because there are certain people that are right now leading in their positions that not are not necessarily having the best year, but they're popular, or their teams seem to do a really good job of a marketing campaign to get their people to get their people to vote for them while they're at the game, or who knows what. So let me know what your thoughts are on that. Let me know World Cup stuff. I had to work earlier in the day, so I don't know if anything's happened World Cup wise, what's happened today. Uh, yeah, just tons of stuff going on. NBA draft. What do you think is going to happen? Any big shakeups? So, fun stuff. But again, no purchase necessary. So get that bid in on the hit counter. One more pack after this. Then I'll straighten them up as I go this time. Again, thanks so much for joining us. Super fun. I enjoy it. Again, no purchase necessary. So get those picks in. Here we go. And good luck, everybody. Malik Monk. Tishan Salut on the Rock the Rim. Jacoby Walter. Dirk Nowitzki. Dante DiVincenzo. Anthony Edwards on the Franchise Foundation. Come on. There we go. Why is it not working? Devin Carter. Paolo Banchero. Kawhi Leonard. Braden Sharp. Oh, sorry, Shaden Sharp. Keegan Murray. Baylor Shinerman. Miles Bridges. Bogdan Bojanovic. Sorry, I sometimes can't tell this sort of magenta. This one's just a different version. Kobe White. Charles Barkley. Josh Giddey. On target, Victor Wembanyama. People were looking for. Feel free, even though it's over, feel free to talk NBA Finals stuff, the final games, what happened. I'm up for anything. Oh, he goes on the hit counter. Huh. Sorry, as I'm just talking away. We're at 2 for the hit counter. Isaiah Thomas. Kyle Filipowski. Kevin Durant. Devin Vassell. Shea Gilchrist Alexander on the on target. That puts them at 1. 3 total. Paul Pierce. Jose Alvarado. He decided to take the lead with a Shea SGA, Shea Gilchrist Alexander regular card. Their spot goes to 2. We're at 4 total. Jalen Tyson. And there's Jared Allen. They go to 1, so everyone is accounted for. We're at 5 total. Asur Thompson. DeMar DeRozan. Aaron Gordon. Karl Malone. Zach LaVine. Scoot Henderson. Julius Randle. Khalil Ware. They are high on him. Hopefully he pans out. Miami needs another player, or maybe he's a good piece for trade. LeBron James. Jaren Jackson Jr. Trae Young on the franchise foundations. Jordan Clarkson. Terry Rozier III. Speaking of Matas Buzelis, we have a new generation relic for Bulls, Kenny R. Yeah, that was the Bulls earlier. That's right, Kenny. Congratulations. Very cool. We have a Giannis Rock the Rim. And welcome in, everybody, as you guys join, whether it's on YouTube or eBay. Just through, this is probably the 4th box. Zach Edey. Malcolm Brogdon. Oh, look at this one, you guys. Piece of the game. Got another relic. Stephen Castle. Nice. Blaster box is treating us well. Little ding on the lower right, but overall pretty solid. And he is going to go up on the hit counter. 2, so 6 total. Miles Turner and Jaden McDaniels. Wow, not too shabby. Hit counter up to 6. So again, no purchase necessary. Make that prediction. So we're going to go through these 2, and we're going to close them out. So still plenty of time. Max, if I happen to miss a number card, just bring it back to me. So you are picking one of those 4 spots, and then a total empty box. So we're through 4 boxes, averaging 3 a box, it looks like. So if that was truly the case, we would be at, or no, 1.5 a box. Sorry, bad math. So what is that going to put us at? In the 12, 13, 14 range. Empty box. Robert, thanks with the pick. So, any fun plans for the upcoming weekend, anybody? Let me know. Father's Day, so happy Father's Day early from me to all you fathers. Any fun stuff planned? There's a card show I might try to scoot over to for a little bit on Saturday after work. Otherwise, we're just trying to figure it out. Trying to see if we could do something with my father-in-law and then my brother-in-law. They live near Madison, which is about an hour and a half from us, so not the easiest trek. So we'll see what we can come up with. Let me know if you guys have any fun Father's Day plans or traditions. Typically, I wouldn't say typically, a lot of golf is involved with fathers and Father's Day, but I have not golfed with really bad knees and a bad shoulder. I haven't golfed in years now, but since I am, as they say, bionic, as of like a year and a half, 2 years ago now, I don't know. I was thinking about trying to go to the driving range and see if I can actually swing a club again, because I enjoyed golf. I like the nice weather and I don't know, I would say I don't mean this in a bad way, but I'll say like the laziness of it. Like, you can just go out and I can suck, or I can hit a great shot, I can be super happy, and just enjoy the fact that I'm not working, or I don't need to hopefully worry about other responsibilities for those 4 to 5 hours. I can just try to put that little white ball or yellow ball or pink ball or whatever color ball in the cup and do it in as few shots as possible. So, all right, last pack. All right, you guys, good luck. Again, after we get through these 2 boxes, we will close it out. Draymond Green, Zion Williamson, Alperen Sengun on the franchise foundations, Dominic Wilkins, Josh Hart on the world champion New York Knicks, Victor Wembanyama. Robert, did you know that they were going to just start to take off and get hot? We got a Wemby here, which puts them to 3. But then right after it, we have an on-target Stephen Castle, which puts them to 4. So we're at 8 total. So I would like to know how you knew that that was going to happen. Jalen Duran, James Harden. I do like the looks of these cards. Ray Allen, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Dylan Jones, Tyler Hero. There's a Chet Holmgren. Just going to move them to 3 and put us at 9 total. Bob Carrington, Rui Hachimura, Grady Dick, Brandon Miller, Alperen Sengun, Zachary Richauche. There's a cat. And they go to 2. We're at 10 total. Drew Holiday. Kevin Durant on the portraits. Very cool. Jalen Johnson. Trace Jackson Davis. There's a Shea Gilgeous-Alexander on the portraits. Two-time MVP of the league. And their spot goes to 4. We're at 11 total. Tyler Kolek. We're not at 11 total anymore. We are at 12 total, and the Chet and Shea spot take the lead at 5, I believe. Yep, 12 total. CJ McCollum. Rock the rim of Alexander Sarr. Isaiah Collier, Keldon Johnson, Therese Halliburton, Marcus Smart, Ron Holland II, Allen Iverson, Fred VanVleet, Jason Tatum. Oh, look at this one, you guys. Kristaps Porzingis on, I believe it's the, oh gosh, what is it called? The blue camo. Bookend break. 1 out of 35. That is awesome. Fireworks for sure. While I get this in a top loader. Boston, Stephen B. Congratulations. 1 out of 35 for the Kristaps Porzingis. Joel Embiid. Nikola Jokic. John Saloon on the magenta or purple insert. Jamal Sheed, Yao Ming, Trae Young, Bob Carrington on the Rock the Rim, Donovan Clingan, rookie, and DeAndre 8. All right. So, hit counter was active there. We are up to 12. So that means we're now averaging 2 per box. So is that going to be to get to that 20 range? Upper teams, in my opinion, for sure. So after I open these guys, we're going to close out that prediction. So get them in. No purchase necessary. Again, thanks so much for joining us, whether you're on eBay, watching us on eBay Live, or if you're on YouTube. Really, really appreciate it. Empty box. Again, no purchase necessary. You're picking one of those 4 spots, and then all 4 spots, empty box, added together to give a total. I'll make sure I'm moving my legs around. The other night I possibly hit one of the cords and freaked me out. Freaked Max out. Made Max climb underneath the table. All right, Hassel Wemby, 20. That's a good prediction. Again, let me know what's going on. How was your card collecting endeavors last couple days or over the weekend if I didn't see some of you guys or talk to some of you guys? Any good pickups? Any good sales? I'm just starting to do some sales on eBay. I'm just listing cards for like really the first time somewhat regularly. So I'm trying to keep learning the algorithm and everything like that. So I'm trying to list like 5 or so cards a day until I get up to that freebie spot. I don't want to go past that unless this turns into a bigger deal. I don't think I need to pay a monthly fee for the store yet. But no, I've sold a few cards. Not a lot of cheapies, but that's okay. Cheapies pay bills and they get to people who can use those cards. So absolutely nothing wrong with it. I love to live in the lower end world. High end world is awesome, but very scary for me. Like I'm a prospector of players to sort of find someone and take a chance on some of their cards, but can't take a chance on like the big dollar amounts of their cards just because so many of them don't pan out. And I just don't have the extra income currently to be like, that's okay. Two packs left. So, with that being said, let me know, who are you guys collecting? Who's your PCs? What's the current flavor of the month? Of what you like to collect or jump around? I'm going to take a little sip of my water. And then we're going to close out those predictions. Again, no purchase necessary, you guys. So get a prediction in. You're picking one of those 4 spots and then a total of all 4 spots. We'll see if Robert's the only prediction. And if that is the case, we'll see how well he does. We'll max in about 15 seconds or so. Close out the hit counter. All right, you guys. Again, one of those 4 spots and a total. We're already at 12, so I'd say upper teens, lower 20s, somewhere in there. No purchase necessary, so do it. No sense in not doing it. All right. Anthony Black. Cameron Thomas. Khalil Ware. Rock the Rim. Pacome Dadier. Jalen Green. Jalen Suggs. Jalen and Jalen. Nikola Jokic on the franchise foundations. There's an SGA. They extend their lead. They go to 6. 13 total. Jamal Murray. Jamal Sheed. Keldon Johnson. Tyler Kolek. Played here in Milwaukee at Marquette. Trace Jackson Davis. Got a Quentin Grimes. Numbered 61 out of 199 for the Dallas Mavericks. Charles A., congratulations. '61 out of 199. Allen Iverson. Isaiah Collier. Marcus Smart. CJ McCollum. Jalen Suggs. Joel Embiid. Jason Tatum. Tyrese Halliburton. On target of Nikola Jokic. Yao Ming. Damian Lillard. On target of Kevin Durant. Jonathan Kuminga. Ray Allen. Yusuf Nurkic. Tyrese Maxey on the franchise foundations. Scotty Barnes. Jared McCain. Julius Randle. DeMar DeRozan. Yao Ming. Ron Holland II. De'Aaron Fox. Paul George. Anthony Black. Steve Nash. Nikola Rich. We've got purple LeBron James. Magenta, maybe, on the portraits. Hard to tell. Sometimes they just do color match, but we'll see. David Robinson, the Admiral. Reed Shepard, rookie. Derek Lively, the second. New generations, you guys. Ron Holland, the second. We got a patch. It's like our 4th patch. It's pretty solid. They're not necessarily guaranteed anything. Oh my gosh, you guys. I need to get more top loaders. I am so sorry. Not to cut my fingers off. That makes a very crazy break. Might go viral though. Breaker just takes his fingers off. Come on. There we go. Congratulations to the Detroit spot, James R. Cam Christie on the purple or magenta. And Miles Turner finishes us up. All right, we've got 2 boxes left. Just going to let you take a peek at that counter that really did not do anything. 1. Right, so we need some inserts and some other fun stuff to get these guys on the counter. Get up to 20 or 19. But regardless, Robert, you're getting a leprechaun because you're going to be closest no matter what it is. If you somehow can hit it right in the nose, I'll give you 2 leprechauns. Empty box. Okay. So after this one, you guys, we'll do a little recap. And we'll get into some singles and some packs and do a little live selling. And then we'll get into our second break of the day. It was a nice day today here in the Milwaukee area. 75, a little breezy, but nice, sunny, felt a little warmer. So it's my kind of weather. Not hot, but nice. So we need what? 7 more. 7 more for Robert to get extra leprechaun. Okay. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Jimmy Butler starts us out. Oh, we're going right away with an SGA on the franchise foundations. Extend their lead to 7, or 7 to 4. 14 total. Stephen Curry, sorry. Eves Missy. Devin Booker. We go on the blue camo. Tyrese Maxey on the franchise foundation. 27 out of 35. 27 out of 35. For the 76ers, Philadelphia, Jose M. Congratulations. Little ding in the lower right corner, but still a very nice card. Dominique Wilkins, Ryan Dunn, Zion Williamson, Jaime Jaquez Jr., Allen Iverson, Jalen Duran. There's a Victor Wembanyama. And their spot goes to 5. 15 total. Draymond Green, Derek Lively II, Dylan Jones, Josh Hart, Kyle Koulibaly on the purple. Rui Hachimura, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, James Harden, Dalton Knecht on the on target, Zachary Richauche, Bob Carrington, Fred Van Vliet, Anthony Edwards on the portraits, DeAndre Ayton, Jamal Sheehy, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, 132 out of 265 on the portraits, the blue portraits. Tim Duncan, Donovan Clingan, Kristaps Porzingis, Trae Young, DeAndre Ayton, Kyrie Irving. There's a Chet Holmgren. Might secure the win for them. They go up to 8, 16 total. Michael Porter Jr., Jalen Green, Alexander Sarr, Alfred Sanguine, Julius the Doctor Irving on the magenta-ish color. Terrence Cannon Jr., Chris Paul, Chris Middleton, LeBron James on the Rock the Rim. Come on. There we go. Last couple cards. Andrew Wiggins and a Magic Irving Johnson. Alrighty, you guys. Hit counter finished up at 16. SJ and Chet. Robert, you are getting 1. Congratulations. Let's do a little recap. As we just saw, we got the LeBron Rock the Rim. Giannis on the blue, numbered out of 265. Victor Wembanyama. Blue camo, Tyrese Maxey out of 35. Franchise Foundations, SGA. Portraits, LeBron on the purple. Jared McCain, rookie. Quentin Grimes out of 199. SGA. Rock the Rim of Alexander Sarr. SGA. I don't know if it's the blue or not, to tell you the truth. On target of Stephen Castle. Victor Wembanyama. Giannis Rock the Rim. LeBron James. SGA. SGA on target. On target, Victor Wembanyama. Anthony Edwards Franchise Foundations. Piece of the Game, Reed Shepard. Josh Giddey out of 199. Rock the Rim, Modest Buzelis. Giannis on the portraits. Ron Holland II, New Generation. New Generation, Modest Buzelis. Piece of the Game from Stephen Castle. And Kristaps Porzingis on the blue camo out of 35. 1 out of 35. Good stuff. Good stuff, you guys. So next is going to be, we'll get to our break schedule. There we go. You see that right around, maybe like 7 minutes or so, we should be starting our second break of the day, the NBA Hoops. But we're going to do a couple live sales, see if anybody's interested in anything. We do need to be on eBay to purchase stuff. So let's start out just right away with one of these NBA mystery packs, card lines packs. So we've got 3 to choose from. $7.50 starts it out. 15 cards, lots of color and prisms and rookies and refractors and all that stuff. The only thing is that you are guaranteed to get some hit. Could be a numbered card, could be a relic, could be an auto, could be multiple autos. You just don't know. I'm not going to lie, you're not going to get rich off these, but you will get your money's worth and you'll have some super fun opening them up. It's going to start out, again, you need to be on eBay to do it. Start out at $7.50. We do combine shipping, so if you have teams in any of the breaks, or if you buy multiple things here today, we will refund and do what is necessary. I'm going to put these guys in the back. So next on the list, we've got some there we go. Where did they go? We've got some Chronicles draft picks, value packs. You get 15 cards. These are from 2022, and they start out at $2 a pack. And we can rip them or we can ship them. Rip then ship, or just ship them, dude. You can rip them on your own. Again, we do combine shipping. Okay. So, next one, NBA Hoops. So, we are doing NBA Hoops next, but this one is from Panini in 2019-20. And these are premium stock cards, sell packs. So they start out at $6. Super fun product. Okay. Let's try some singles. Maybe you guys are a singles crowd. Dun, dun, dun. Where are we here? All right. DeAndre Ayton on the Noir. 44 out of 99. 44 out of 99. Nice chunky card. Starts out at $2.50. Try Kemba Walker when he was on Charlotte. Also out of 99. 2. You can see it right there. Maybe not. Wow, trust me, it's 2 out of 99 on the press proof from Donruss. It starts out at $2.50. Okay. The try one more, see if anybody is interested. Also out of 99, 22 out of 99. Blake Griffin. Any Blake Griffin fans, Detroit Pistons fans, besides myself? Okay. You can try again after the breaks. So, okay. So let me just clean up my mess here. There we go. And we'll bring over our NBA Hoops boxes. Just sort of do the same thing. These though, well, yeah, we'll do them in twos again, just to keep things moving. We've got Max. Can you come here for a second? 10. Oh, wait. Is it supposed to be 8? Yeah. Okay, just making sure. Gotcha. So we're going in twos again. Actually, I'll do it this way. No, I'll do it this way so it looks better. Sorry. I think we had up there 10, but it's supposed to be 8 because you do get more cards in these guys. Sorry if there was any confusion there. I was confused, so. Yep, I just want to make sure. Thank you. Empty box. And empty box. All right, so as I start opening these guys up, I'm going to bring up our teams. Just want to thank Kenny R. for grabbing the Hawks, David B. with the Brooklyn Nets, Ryan B. with the Boston Celtics, Chris P. with the Hornets, Jose M. with the Bulls, David B. with the Cavs, Chris P. with the Mavericks, David B. with the Nuggets, Josh B. with the Pistons, Sean R. with the Warriors, David B. with the Rockets, Jose M. with the Pacers, David B. with the Clippers, Jose M. with the Lakers and Grizzlies, Larry C. with the Heat, Jose M. with the Bucks and T-Wolves, David B. with the Pelicans. Gosh, I want to flip these cards over so bad. Frederick H. with the Knicks, James M. with the Thunder, Josh B. with the Magic, Jose M. with the 76ers, David B. with the Suns, Megan N. with the Trailblazers, James M. with the Spurs, Jose M. Oops, as I drop everything. Jose M. With the Kings, JH with the Raptors, Jose M. with the Jazz, and JH with the Wizards. Again, thanks so much, you guys, for buying into the breaks, and congratulations on winning them. You know what? I'm just going to go one box at a time because I don't trust my stacking ability. At least for now. We'll see how I do. See if I get a little. Oh, I didn't put the team list up. Sorry. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. So there's our team list that we just went through. And our hit counter. Again, we're going pairs or duos. You're picking one of those 4 spots and then all 4 spots added together. We've got Flag and VJ, Khan and Ace, Curry and Harden, and LeBron and Ant. So again, one of those 4 spots, and then all 4 added together. We'll go through 4 boxes, and then after the 4th box, we'll close it up, and and then you're stuck with your prediction. Get a chance to win some giveies, some freebies at the end of the day. Hart, thanks for the pick. I like it. Again, you can change up until we close the predictions. No purchase necessary. So get those picks in, and yeah, and away we go. Sorry, I'm just trying to maneuver some stuff here. There we go. All right. So, got my mouse in the right spot. Let's see what we got. Starts out with the Domantas Sabonis on the red and blue. Kyle Lowry. Donovan Mitchell. Keyshawn Wallace. Jay Crowder. Rui Hachimura. He is happy in that picture. Joan Behringer on the rookie. Asur Thompson. Jonathan Kuminga. And our first hit counter participant on the net-to-net insert is Anthony Edwards. That's pretty cool. You guys know what I'm going to do before we get too far into this? There's a ding on the lower left corner. I am going to get some more top loaders. That I know I'm going to need. Okay. Sorry, just took a second. Matisse Thybulle. Kyle Filipowski. Jaden McDaniels. Ivan Zubac. Chris Murray. Reed Shepard. Jaylen Brown. Bruce Brown. Mikal Bridges. Chaz Lanier. Jared McCain. Quentin Grimes. Tyrese Maxey. 76ers, 76ers, 76ers. James Harden is on the board. So the Curry Harden spot goes to 1. We're at 2 total. Robert, thanks for your pick. Cameron Johnson. We've got a numbered card. Oh, nice. World champion, Mikal Bridges. 187 out of 199, if you can see it. 187 out of 199 on the blue. Kobe White, Aaron Gordon, Brandon Clark, Shea Gilchrist Alexander, Anthony Edwards on the highlights. Their spot goes to 2. 3 total. Lonzo Ball, red and blue of Chris Murray. We've got a green, Mark Williams for the Hornets. Not numbered. Still cool. Najee Marshall, Victor Wembanyama. Jason Tate, Devin Vassell, Taurean Prince, All-Star 25 from San Francisco in the Rising Stars game, Zach Edey. Scottie Pippen Jr., Kyrie Irving, Donovan Clingan, Jalen Suggs, Franz Wagner, Oso Ighodaro, Al Horford, Cade Cunningham from the All-Star game. Jason Tatum highlights. Got a Dalton Connect. Grayson Allen. Sneak Bay. Nas Reed. Maxime Beno. Pascal Siakam. Bradley Beal. Contavious Caldwell-Pope. The Buzz for Carter Bryant. Insert. A lot of people are high on him, that he can team up with Dylan Harper and run that team for many years. Kristaps Porzingis. Andre Drummond. On the All-Star, the Nikola Jokic. OG Anunoby, world champ. Draymond Green. Jeremiah Fears. All right. One box in. Hit counters at 3. Again, no purchase necessary. Whether you are watching on YouTube, eBay, get those picks in. Let's see what we can do. 8 boxes. We're going to really be at like 24-ish, lower 20s? Maybe. They're pretty easy to open. There's a lot of cards in the box, which is good. Hopefully good value. Grab a hit or two. That's what you're looking for. All right. Here we go. Good luck. The red and blue, Brandon Ingram. Kyle Kuzma. I missed one. That's just what they normally are.
Not some borders. It's kind of hard to see these ones.
Oh, gotcha.
Passes.
Gotcha. Okay. Yep. Kyle Kuzma. Jamal Murray. Rocco Zikarski. He seems very energetic in that picture. OG Anunoby. Draymond Green. Jeremiah Fears. Tyrese Proctor. Donovan Mitchell on the All-Star. Paolo Banchero on the net-to-net. Insert. Haman Mulach. Danny Wolf from my University of Michigan Wolverines. Hugo Gonzalez. Andrew Wiggins. Isaiah Hartenstein. Nikola Jokic. Paolo Banchero. Jonathan Isaac. Cade Cunningham. Colin Murray Boyles. VJ Edgecombe. And their spot gets on the board. So they're at 1. We're at 4 total. Not anymore. We have a Con Kneppel sighting from the great state of Wisconsin. So they are on the board with 1, and we're at 5 total. Nice little back-to-back hit counter action. Miles McBride, Chet Holmgren, Stephen Castle on the All-Star. Isaiah Hartenstein. 196 out of 275. 196 out of 275. So cool card. Terrible potential. I'm assuming it's not supposed to be that way. If you see like that line up here. So not very good cutting on Topps' part. Denny Avija. Jaren Jackson Jr., Rudy Gobert, Devin Brooks, Brooks Barnizer, again on the bottom here, that edge. LeBron James. They get on the, oh, well, they're already on the board, but they go from 2 to 3. And we're at 6 total. Red and blue of Jay Crowder. Green of Gary Trent Jr. Not numbered that I can see. Anthony Simons. TJ McConnell. Asa Newell. Derek Jones Jr., Brennan Poziemski, Nolan Trior, CJ McCollum, Tristan Da Silva, Keontae George, Elijah Martin, Luka Doncic, Shaden Sharp, Brandon Williams, Jared Allen, and Amen Thompson for the All-Star Weekend one. RJ Barrett. Anthony Davis, Alfred Sanguine on the All-Star. Nick Claxton, Mitchell Robinson, Gary Payton II, Jaren Jackson Jr. on the All-Star, Giannis, Dylan Harper on the Buzz. Max Strus, Ronald Holland II, Alex Caruso, Alex Sarr, Tyler Hero on the All-Star, and DeMar DeRozan. Okay. 2 boxes down. The counter put us up to 6. So our average is down a little. We're on pace for 24. On pace for 18. Is that right? 3 per box? No. Math's bad. At 4. We're on pace for 32. Now we're on pace for 24. Sorry. Bad math. The math doesn't math. So I'm going to try it, you guys. Let's see if we can make a really big stack. And I mean, not knock it over. I don't have to open up so many. Robert, exchange. All right. Box. Again, no purchase necessary, you guys, on the hit counter. So make a prediction. Get your chance to get some leprechauns. If you have not been with us before, welcome in. If you have been with us before, welcome in. So glad that you can be part of our little Cardlines family that we're trying to grow to be just a monster and take over the world of cards and collectibles. I was going to do earlier and thought about doing like a Austin Powers impression of that we need you guys to make sure you subscribe and like and follow so we can get 1 million subscribers. But I think we're only at like, I don't even know, 6,000 or so. Max, how many are we at? No pressure. Nice. 6,700. 7. My daughter, who's home from camp now. All right, one more pack for this box. So, again, thanks so much for finding us. Today, light day. Just working on our summer schedule, see how it goes. Trying to get some kinks out and everything. Moving our time. A nice little following in the mornings on Thursdays, but we're trying an afternoon one now that we go into the evening. You know, now we're getting to dinner time. Maybe check us out after dinner, before dinner, while you're finishing up at work. You could check us out if we start, say, in this 3:30 time frame. So today, like I said, a little lighter one just to try it out. We're also doing some live sales of stuff. We got some singles, some basketball. I think we still have some baseball singles that we might even throw up there. Got some packs, basketball packs, a few football packs. I think an MLS pack or two. Might even have a Rolling Stones pack or two left from the other day. That was fun. Rolling Stones. So, yeah. Last pack. So far my stack hasn't fallen, so that's a good thing. Okay. Here we go. We'll go through this one, and we'll open up the next one, and we'll close out the predictions, but still have a while. I'm going to just take a quick sip. Keep up on my water. Very important to do, especially as you get older. I can't even get the cap on. So I'm old. All right. Good luck, everybody. Rue Hachimura on the red and blue with the tongue out. Blyle Kulably, Miles Turner, Jonas Valanciunas, Adu Therio, De'Aaron Fox, Carl Anthony Towns on the All-Star. Rue Hachimura, Trae Young. We got a Stephen Curry hardwired. That's cool. Very cool. Awesome. Kobe Bryant, Jordan Clarkson, Derek Queen, Jay Crowder, Joan Behringer, Asur Thompson, Walker Kessler, Herbert Jones, Kasparas Jakusionis, Lauri Markkanen, Ivat Zubac, Chris Murray, Reed Shepard, Jared McCain. Highlights: O'Shea Gilchrist Alexander with his shirt off at the parade. That's cool. This one, Keontae George. This one, like X-Fractor. I don't remember what it's called. I never remember this one. Very cool, though. Keegan Murray, Matas Buzelis, Quentin Grimes, Tyrese Maxey, James Harden. Oh, that's Stephen Curry I didn't put up there. And also, we just got the James Harden. So they go to 3. We're at 8 total. Brandon Clark, red and blue of Grayson Allen. Drake Powell on the green. Trey Murray III, Kevin Durant, Jalen Johnson, Shea Gilchrist Alexander. Anthony Edwards on the highlights. Puts LeBron and Anthony Edwards into the lead with 4. 9 total. Lonzo Ball, Zach Collins, Micah Peavy, Jacob Poltill, Karl Anthony Towns, Devin Vassell, Torian Prince, Zach Edey from the All-Star game, Franz Wagner, also from the All-Star game, James Harden, puts their spot to, lied, their spot to 4, and puts us at 10 total. Obi Toppin on the laser. A wave. Austin Reeves. Shea Gilchrist Alexander from the All-Star game. Oso Ighodaro. Al Horford. Cade Cunningham from the All-Star game. Naz Reid. Jaden Ivey. Jalen Brunson. Net to net. Very cool. World champion. Jalen Brunson. Dylan Harper. Rookie card. Christian Braun, Dante DiVincenzo, Maxime Renault, Pascal Siakam, Bradley Beal, Reed Shepard on the red and blue, Will Riley, Malik Monk, Scoot Henderson, Cedric Coward, Pascal Siakam from the All-Star game, Ryan Dunn, Grady Dick, De'Aaron Holmes II. We had a buzz, the buzz, not a buzz, the buzz of Will Riley. Kulabai, Miles Turner, Jonas Valanciunas, Josh Giddey, Alex Tooney, Devin Carter, John Tonge, Corey Brea, Jordan Clarkson, Derek Queen, Jabari Smith Jr., Bam Adebayo, Grant Williams, Keldon Johnson. Oh, we got a fun one. Let's see what this is. Therese Halliburton on the highlights. Oh. Oh, Stephen Castle. Out of 50, you guys. 30 out of 50. There we go. We got a couple Currys. One insert. Maybe it's one Curry, two Curry. I think 2 Currys. 30 out of 50. That is awesome. So you are getting some fireworks, my friend. James M. Congratulations. Herbert Jones. Kaspas Jakusionis. Owns us. Darius Garland. Cam Jones. All-Star Jaylen Brown. DeAndre Ayton. Red and blue of Zachary Richachet. Green of Jimmy Butler. Lauri Markkanen. Keegan Murray. Modest Buzelis. Nick Smith Jr. Junior Watkins. Zach LaVine. Chris Middleton. Trey Murphy III. Kevin Durant. Jalen Johnson. Jalen Williams. Nickeil Alexander Walker. Onakia Okongwu. Shin Sharp on the highlights. Stephen Curry on the All-Star. Puts their spot to 5. Nope, hit counter is not closed. The hit counter will close after I open up these next 2 boxes, so I still have a little bit of time. Kyrie Irving from the All-Star game on these are very cool. Micah Beebe, Jacob Polto, Larry Nance Jr., Ryan Dunn from the All-Star game. Keyshawn George, Luca on the highlights. That's pretty cool. Michael Porter Jr., Ace Bailey on the Buzz. Ace and Con go to 2. We are currently at 12. Karl Anthony Towns, Austin Reeves, Shea Gilchrist-Alexander on the All-Star game. Noah Esengu, Jaime Jaquez Jr., and Bobby Portis. All right. Halfway through. After I open these guys up, we're going to close the hit counter. So again, you are picking one of those 4 spots, whichever one you think is going to get the most, and then a total number of all 4 added together. Empty box. No purchase necessary. So if you have been watching, didn't buy into the breaks, or you just came across us, not only welcome in, but get a pick in. It doesn't cost anything. If you haven't been with us before, we're so glad you found us. We just need to get some information from you that if you do win one of the gibbies, empty box. If you do win one of the gibbies, then we know where to send it. So you need to shoot us a message, info@cardlines.com, and let us know your screen name or username, your real name, and your address. And let us know that you were in on the hit counter for today, June 18th, 2026. So after we get through this break, we're going to do some live auctions. We've got packs. We've got mystery packs, regular packs, some soccer packs, Rolling Stones packs. Might be able to scrounge up a Pokemon pack or 2. We have some couple graded cards. If anybody's interested in graded cards, and try to run those. So yeah, we'll go through them. Then we'll do our Leprechaun races. Again, Leprechaun races are going to be after this. So make sure you get a pick in to get your chance at some Leprechauns that'll run for you for some freebies, some gibbies. No purchase necessary, so get them in. And again, whether you're watching on YouTube, thank you. Make sure you press that thumbs up and subscribe button or heart button for the likes and the loves. Make sure you follow. Or, nice, thanks for your picks. If you're watching on eBay, same thing. Make sure you press that subscribe and like button if you haven't already. So not only are you getting a nice welcome to, oh, Jose, welcome in. Sorry I didn't see you earlier. Nope, hit counter is not closed yet. It'll close in just a second. So that was from the first one. So you'll know when we're on. So you follow us, then you can check out our store on eBay with lots of fun singles and things like that. Know when we go live. Awesome. Thanks for your pick. All right, you guys. So with that being said, Max, in, I don't know, 10 or 15 seconds, let's close out the hit counter predictions. Good luck, you guys. Boxes 5 and 6. Here we go. Drake Powell starts us out on the red and blue. Kasparas Jakusionis. Laurie Markkinen. Keegan Murray. Iva Zubac. Chris Murray. Reed Shepard. Jared McCain. Jalen Wells from the All-Star game. Hardwired. Devin Booker. Oops. One sleeve should do. Matas Buzelis. Trey Murphy III. Kevin Durant. Quentin Grimes. Tyrese Maxey. James Harden. Their spot goes to 6. And we're at 13 total. Nicholas Batum. Oh my God. Holy crap. Out of nowhere. Look at this, you guys. Hoops. Cooper Flag auto. Oh my gosh. I just got chills. And it's not even cold in here. I gotta get this in the sleeve. Huh. Oh my gosh. Rookies first signs. Ah. Boom. You're getting fist bumps, high fives. You're getting everything. That sucker is a monster. Fireworks, even though it's not numbered, I don't care. You're getting, I don't even know. You're getting a fist bump. There we go. Crispy, you are getting a disco ball. I don't have anything else, but you're getting everything. The whole shebang. Congratulations, my friend. We're putting that sucker, we're moving everything over. We're going to try to beat that guy. Awesome. Really, really cool. Whew, how do we follow that up? But we're going to try. Jalen Johnson. Micah Peavy. Oh, I didn't even put him on the hit counter. His spot goes to 2. $14 total. Brandon Clark. Shea Gilchrist Alexander. Anthony Edwards on the highlights. His spot goes to 5. We are at 15 total. Lonzo Ball. Desanmu. Rasheer Fleming. Oh, that's amazing. Jacob Poltiel. Karl Anthony Towns. Devin Vassell. Torian Prince. Zach Edey on the All-Star. Franz Wagner. Zach Collins on the red and blue. Karl Anthony Towns on the green. All-Star. Austin Reeves. Shea Gilchrist Alexander. And we have a Dylan Harper. Also Chris P, if you are interested in selling that, I do know some people that might be interested, and you can reach out to us at info@cardlines.com. Message us here, shoot us that email, and yeah, let us know before we ship it out to you. Also, Iguodala, Al Horford, Cade Cunningham on the All-Star, Harrison Barnes, Christian Braun, Dante DiVincenzo, Kyle Kuzma, Naz Reid, Maxime Reynaud, Pascal Siakam, Bradley Beal, Patrick Williams, these are Fred Van Vliet, Jamal Murray, Rocco Zakarski, OG Anunoby, Draymond Green, Jeremiah Fears, Therese Proctor, Noah Penda, Kevin Durant on the net-to-net. Welcome in, you guys. If you join us on eBay or Facebook, just pulled a monster Cooper Flag auto, as I cannot get this card in the top, the sleeve. There we go. So, heck, let's see if we can pull another one or others. Come on, Mulach, Danny Wolf, Hugo Gonzalez, Andrew Wiggins, Isaiah Hartenstein, Nikola Jokic, Jalen Suggs on the red and blue, Cody Williams, Drake Powell, Zion James, Keldon Johnson, Darius Garland, Cam Jones, Jaylen Brown on the All-Star, Brandon Ingram. We got a hardwired Shea Gilchrist Alexander, Jalen Duran, Jimmy Butler the third, Ace Bailey, move their spot up. They go to 3. 16 total. DeAndre Ayton, Nick Smith Jr., Jameer Watkins, Dyson Daniels, Steph Curry on the highlights. It's going to put the Curry Harden spot to 7. 17 total. Evan Mobley, John Collins, Zach LaVine, Jalen Williams, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Onyeka Okongwu, Johnny Furphy. Ooh, look at this one. Cole Anthony, 57 out of 149 on Orlando. 57 out of 149. Marcus Smart, Scotty Barnes, Shaden Sharp on the highlights. Larry Nance Jr., Ryan Dunn from the All-Star game. Keyshawn George, Josh Hart on the red and blue. Stephen Castle on the green. Malik Beasley, Dalton Knecht on the All-Star game. Yang Hansen, and another Luka. Highlights. Noah Asengu, Jaime Jaquez Jr., Clay Thompson, Deontay Murray. Got just a regular Cooper flag, just nothing special. Just kidding. Hard to compete with that one. Their spot goes to 3. 18 total. Tobias Harris. Bobby Portis Jr. Sorry, Bobby Portis, no Jr. Damian Lillard. Thomas Sarber. Anthony Edwards from the All-Star game. And their spot goes to 6. 19 total. Domantas Sabonis. Zach Edey. Steven Adams. Tyrese Halliburton. Jalen Wells. Chris Paul. Andrew Nembhard. Jace Richardson. Johnny Broom. Jam-packed for Ace Bailey. Insert. Their spot goes to 4. 20 total. Will Riley. Malik Monk. Scoot Henderson. Stephen Castle. Sam Hauser. And AJ Green. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, he's now going to go back here for a second. Guess we'll move him over there. Sorry. Yeah, that was kind of cool. Very unexpected. So, hit counter is closed, but just so you guys can keep up, we're at 20. So, on pace for upper 20s now, still. Getting through 6 boxes, so 3.5-ish per box, so 27, 28, maybe. Some of you guys went 25, so we'll see. Empty box. Just pulled that Cooper flag auto. Chris P is watching or does see this and you're interested in letting it go, reach out to us. Reach out to me, Marty, here at Cardlines. Send us a message, info@cardlines.com, and let us know. So last 2 boxes, then afterwards, besides our buyer's givey and our hit counter givey, we also have some live sales, some live auctions going on. We've got graded cards, mystery packs, regular packs, some singles, possibly some Pokemon, some Rolling Stones. We sometimes do a little bit of everything around here. Robert was on earlier. He's still on, but he got one of the, I think it was one of the Bruce Lee packs or cards. Came in case, numbered to, I want to say, in the 80s. So I think that was pretty cool. Anytime you can get something like that with the Bruce Lee, I think it was a nunchuck. Not a relic, but a numbered picture, a numbered card. And I guess they are pretty nice. They're encased, so you know they are safe and secure, or should be anyway. I'm not gonna lie, when I get to this card, you guys, we're gonna talk about it for a second, because I don't know if he does this a lot, or if the photographer just happened to catch him at the right moment, but he's making a nice face. And thanks so much for joining, for the likes, the love, the follows, the subscribing, the chat today. So keep it up. We're not done yet. So I'm going to move our Cooper flag over here just a little bit so people can see them. We just pulled that, which is amazing. I'm just going to take a quick sip. And we're going to move on to the last two boxes. Okay. Here we go, everybody. Good luck. Andre Drummond on the red and blue. Matas Buzelis, Trey Murphy III, Kevin Durant, Brandon Podziemski, Luka Doncic, Nolan Traore, Shaden Sharp, Trae Young on the All-Star, hardwired Donovan Mitchell. Let me just double check. It's not numbered. No. Jalen Johnson, Micah Peavy, Jacob Poltil, Brandon Williams, Jared Allen, Nick Claxton, Fred Van Vliet, Carl-Anthony Towns, Austin Reeves, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander on the All-Star, Mitchell Robinson, Gary Payton II, Jaren Jackson Jr. on the All-Star, I want to say Alexander, but Alex Sarr doing a little flex. Keontae George. Oh, so the upside down ones for sure. Anthony Davis on the, I'm guessing orange, bronze, can't tell, hard with the metallic. 160 out of 249. 160 out of 249. Again, Dallas having themselves one heck of a break. And Dylan Harper follows it up for San Antonio. Christian Braun, Tyler Hero on the All-Star, DeMar DeRozan, Amin Thompson, Brandon Miller, Klay Thompson on the red and blue, AJ Green on the green, Dante DiVincenzo, Kyle Kuzma, Jalen Murray, Bub Carrington, Cedric Coward, Pascal Siakam on the All-Star. It's this one, you guys. Look at his face. He's like, I'm not happy. Or I'm going to get you. I don't know. But Xavier Tillman. Interesting. Rocco Zakarski. Come on, Mulak. Danny Wolf. Ryan Dunn. Grady Dick. Josh Giddey. Alex Tui. Yannick Conan Niedhauser. Lucas Dort. Hugo Gonzalez. Jonathan Isaac. Devin Carter. Jabari Smith Jr., Bam Adebayo, Grant Williams, Igor Demon, Aaron Gordon on the Jam Packed, Cade Cunningham, Colin Murray Boyles, Danny Avdija, Kelvin Johnson, Darius Garland, Cam Jones, Ivat Zubac on the red and blue, Jaren Jackson Jr., Drew Holiday, Anthony Simons, or Simmons. Let's see here. Jaylen Brown on the All-Star. DeAndre Ayton. Nick Smith Jr. Tamir Watkins. Jason Tatum. net to net, Trae Young. Is it numbered? It's not numbered. Sorry, I have to move these all over the place just so I can see, because sometimes they hide them. On this gold, that is cool. TJ McConnell, Asa Newell, Tristan Da Silva, Zach LaVine, Jalen Williams, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Gary Trent Jr. Oh, we had another auto. Kobe Brea for the Phoenix Suns. David B. Hoops 89 signatures. 1989 signatures. That's awesome. We did pretty well with these, you guys. These are, I mean, these have been pretty solid. Keontae George, Anthony Davis, Anaka Okongwu, Shaden Sharp on the highlights. Larry Nance Jr., Ryan Dunn on the All-Star weekend. Norman Powell, Anthony Davis, Elijah Martin, and Alperen Sengun from the All-Star. Keyshawn George, Noah Asengwu. Got another one of those highlights from Luka. Jaime Jaquez Jr., Nikola Jokic on the red and blue All-Star. Jalen Durant on the green. Max Strus, Ronald Holland II, Alex Caruso. Bobby Portis, Damian Lillard, Thomas Sorber, Mark Williams, Trey Johnson III, Joel Embiid, Jeremy Sochan, Anthony Edwards from the All-Star. They go to 7 themselves. Go to 21 total. Jalen Wells, Chris Paul, Andrew Nebhard, Caris LeVert, Rob Dillingham, Tyler Hero, Ben Sarf, Jace Richardson, Stephen Castle, Sam Hauser, AJ Green, Jackson Hayes, net to net of Ja Morant. Another Ja Morant, just a regular. Jalen Brunson, world champ Jalen Brunson, Benedict Mathurin, Adu Therio, De'Aaron Fox, and Karl Anthony Towns from the All-Star to finish it up. Wow, you guys. Crazy fun stuff. Yeah, so here we go. Hit counter. We've got a tie between Curry and Harden spot and LeBron and Ant spot. Both had 7. So the nice part is everybody's going to get a leprechaun, at least one. Frederick, we've got you down for 1. Robert is getting 1. Jose is getting 1. Kenny R is getting 2. Sean R is getting 1. So thank you so much for your participation in that. Let's do a little recap. So we had the Trae Young on this gold, net to net. Dylan Harper, Anthony Davis out of 249. Ace Bailey on the jam-packed Cooper Flag rookie. Cole Anthony out of 149. Ace Bailey rookie. Hardwired insert of SGA. Dylan Harper rookie. Ace Bailey, the Buzz rookie. Another Dylan Harper. Keontae George. Hardwired Steph Curry. Dylan Harper, the Buzz rookie. Sorry. I don't know if I said rookie. Hardwired Steph Curry. Insert. LeBron James. Isaiah Hartenstein out of 275 with the weird print creases on the top. Con Kneppel rookie. VJ Edgecombe rookie. Victor Wembanyama. Mikal Bridges out of 199. Stephen Castle, 30 out of 50. Kobe Brea auto on the 89 highlights. And then our big dog, Cooper Flag on the hoops auto. Rookie first signs. Awesome, awesome stuff. Congratulations. Hopefully your teams did well. If not, I'm sorry. But again, I am just the delivery person. I like to get excited. I do feel bad for you, but overall, I think teams did all right. A lot of fun stuff there. Wow. So let's get into, while I've got some people on, try to do a few live sales. Again, if anybody is interested, these mystery packs, card lines packs, I should say, they are filled with 15 cards. You get one, guaranteed hit of some sort. Could be an auto or more. Could be a relic. Could be numbered card. Could be two of them. You just don't know. But you're guaranteed one. And then everything else is just jam-packed with fun stuff. Different color, different, prisms, refractors, inserts, parallels, all that stuff. Of current players, of older players, Hall of Famers, stars, rookies, prospects, all that stuff. So we're starting it out. You get 15 cards in there. Starts out at $7.50. We do combine shipping, so if you bought into any of the breaks or you're looking to buy more than one thing, we would definitely fix the shipping at the end. We'll try one more time. We do have other sports. Oh my God, I didn't even. Do you see though, like looking? I can't see it. Like right here, I can't see it.
No, yeah, I almost missed it too.
Oh my God, you guys, I didn't even realize that this Cooper Flag, it just gets better. See, like here, you can't see. I can't see. I'm close. It's 35. Max just saw it. 35 out of 50. Holy crap. Just gets even better. It just blended right in. Old eyes, you guys. I'm sorry I missed it. On these mystery packs, card lines packs, we do also have NFL, if anybody's interested in the NFL one. Same deal, 15 cards, you're guaranteed a hit or more. Fun stuff. And we do combine shipping. So we will adjust that on our end for you. And if you thought we were forgetting baseball, we were not. You got a baseball one. Okay. Let's try. See if anybody is interested in. First one. Got a Patrick Williams graded card. Just need to find it now on my listings. Nope, not that one. Dun, dun, dun. This is where I need like elevator music to fill the silence. Next, there's a listing for these guys, right?
It'll be right.
Oh, I got it. Never mind. Found it. Here we go. $5 starts us out for a graded card. 9.5 SGC. Again, shipping can be combined. Okay. Got one more of the Chief. If you guys don't get this one, I might. Don't like the fact he's on the Bulls here, but it's with the coating. 1996 finest Robert Parrish. Starts out at $5. Okay. So let's move up to, we got some, like I said earlier, we've got some packs. Chronicles Draft Picks 2022 basketball. $2 a pack. Excuse me. Okay. All right, let's see here. I mean, you know that we've got to try to do it, right? I have to try it once. Let me go to my spot. Oh, there we go. I do have to edit it though. It's not that price. All right, you guys, we got to try it. Rolling Stones pack, $2. Got some cool Mick Jagger ones earlier. You're looking for a color blast is what you're looking for. Okay. And in honor of the World Cup, we have some MLS Topps Chrome trading cards from 2022. $2 starts us out. No soccer fans? That's all right. And let's just roll through and see if we can, if anybody is interested in any singles before we get into our leprechaun races. There we go. So we have a numbered out of 999 NBA Hoops Road to the Finals. CJ McCollum starts out at $250. And Andrew Wiggins out of 99, 67 out of 99 from the McDonald's All-American. The Wave, was it the Ray Wave, I believe? $250. Andrew Wiggins out of 99. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, looks like we will wrap things up and we'll do our gibbies. But thanks so much for joining today. So let me get the leprechauns sort of situated here. So we're going to do our hit counter giveaway first. So we're giving out one pack for the hit counter. 7 of you. Go 16 seconds. So good luck. We bring up the leprechauns. We'll shuffle them up 3 times and good luck. Robert, congratulations on getting the pack for you. And let's do our buyer's gibby. Let's get the leprechauns off for a second. Where are we here? Hoops one. Okay. So 60 leprechauns. We're going first, second, and third place. If you do have more than one spot, we will give it to another person just to spread out the love. So if you win one, we'll try to give it to the next person. So first, second, and third place. Good luck. Okay. So we have Frederick H, Sean R, and JH getting some packs. So congratulations on that. And with that being said, you guys, I think we're going to wrap it up here. Unless anybody is interested in any of the stuff that I've shown you, pack-wise or singles-wise, which I'd love to run, but hasn't gotten much interest so far today, which that's okay. Again, we're just getting into our summer schedule, so I'm going to be back on Thursdays at 3:30. Again, we'll probably be doing, again, sort of similar to this, maybe another break, but some live sales, and let us know what you might be interested in from a standpoint of sales-wise. We have different packs, different boxes we might try, mystery packs. We had, like I said, we had the graded cards, but yeah, shoot us a message, info@cardlines. But again, thanks so much for the subscribes, the follows, the likes, hanging out, a little bit of chat. Hopefully it'll get better and better. But glad to see some new people, some old familiar faces as well. But again, if there's anything, let me know right now before we take off, because we can stick around for a little bit longer. Otherwise, we're going to get off the air, and then I'll help Max. We'll package everything up and try to get it out tomorrow. Robert, we might hold off on your one pack just for now until you grab a little bit bigger stack, whether it's you win more packs or you buy into some other stuff down the road. So it might not go out tonight, but I could be wrong. Otherwise, thanks so much today, this evening, depending on where you are. Had a blast. Hit that big Hooper flag, hit some fun stuff. Fun to do some new products as well. Again, I've seen these cards, but I haven't opened them myself, so I'm learning as well, and thanks for bearing with me on that note. So on behalf of Max, Marty Party here at Cardlines, good luck with all your card endeavors this weekend. Happy Father's Day coming up. I'm going to be back on Monday night, so check out those auctions. Love for you to jump in, even if you just say hi or jump into the hit counter givey. Again, no purchase necessary on those, but check out the website, subscribe to the newsletter, subscribe eBay, Facebook, eBay, YouTube, all the socials. If we're not there, we're going to get there. But thanks again, and as always, you guys, keep ripping.